Sunday morning, or Easter Sunday as most people know it as. Final push today to get the drilling done. A little bit short on seed, so we're going to put a bit of spring wheat in to one of the fields that was going to be destined to be beans. Because the conditions haven't been the best, we have upped the seed rate slightly. So it doesn't matter, we always do like having a bit of spring wheat in case we end up with a wet autumn. Then we've got some seed. Andrew's just backing out the shed now, getting ready with that drill. Joe will be up in a bit, pick his tractor up, and he's going to finish off his bit as well. Remember when he washed the tractor, I said it probably wasn't worth it. What do you think? Had red wheels the other day. Quick change of plan before it gets too windy. He's just going to go and spread a couple of fields of fert while he's waiting for the bike race to finish, because there's a bike race on in Hale Village. Joe's just filling up now with the last 2 bags, then he can get the beans finished drilled at his as well. Someone was saying, how does the sprayer work? Anyway, I suck it up with water out of that tank. I'm filling the wash tank now, so that's just clean water going in, that's why that valve's there. Once the wash tank's full then, I'll activate the chemical hopper, which is this button here. I open that valve, that'll start sucking through there, and I've got the rinse. This basically rinses. You can see it's like a toilet flushing. And then that one, which you can't see, there you go, the wash tank's now full. Turn that off. Just has a pipe that overflows, that's just clean water. So now we want to suck that out of there, we open that valve. That sucks out of there, and then this tap rinses, and when you put a bottle on it, you can wash it out with like a fountain, and then that one will spin like that. That's just clean water circulating into the sprayer. When we get the chemical that we need, we get to the field, we stick all that in there, suck it all in, and then that's all back up into that gap out the way. Bit of blue power in the yard. We're just filling up now with some spring wheat through the seeds now. Sport a very smart agriculture track body, currently available online. Do keep going out of stock. Joe's on the Merlot there, and then we're getting the seed out of here. So we've been keeping this since last year. On the back of our fast track, the Icon's still got the discs on. Andrew's out drilling the last field of beans now with the 936. And then over here, Jonathan and Morgan are here, loading straw to take back to Chorley. So they're just getting some mark bales for some cows and some better ones I think for the sheep. So they've just been taking the hay caps off these. So they're like perfect undercover, good as the day they were baled. And then even the end, it's just a bit discoloured, but if you pull that out, it's perfect. It's only like the first ½ inch. You may remember Morgan from First Time Farmers. Jonathan's strapping up now. So we've just got to calibrate this drill now. Oh, there's a 7/8. Looking like it needs a wash and a set of tyres. We're going to calibrate this now for wheat because it's obviously just been on beans. For anyone that doesn't know what calibrate means, we basically want to sow so many seeds per acre or per hectare. So we put some in the hopper, and then it measures how many times the meter wheel turns and how much weight of grains fell out. And then we then tell the computer in the cab how many revolutions equated to how much grain. And then it knows then when you're driving it up and down the field, the radar on the drill scans the floor, works out the forward speed and works out the rotations it needs to meter the seed out, if that makes sense. So every time you swap seeds or swap different varieties, you run a calibration check to tell it how much weight in each revolution. So we're just going to do that now, and then he's going to go and drill a little 9-acre field that we had the sunflowers on. 7.25, and the metal weighs a kilo done in the bag. I don't know if you can see in here. Can you see up? Inside there. So that little yellow wheel. So that spins round and meters the seed out via that motor on there. Joe's just turned the fan on. Yeah, so that turns like a paddle wheel, like you'd see at a water mill. Drops the seed into the airflow stream, which are these tubes, blows it to the back, up the spider there. That distributes it into all the different tubes. Apologies if you heard this before, and these are sensors that tell you if there's any blockages. So once they stop detecting airflow or seeds rattling through, they tell you, which is good because you did have a piece of straw stuck in it before. So yeah, there we go. So that's now told it how many times that turns into what weight, and then it'll work it all out itself. And there's a radar on here somewhere. There it is there, that's the radar there. That's reading the floor, so it knows the forward speed. That's the metering unit here for this front hopper, which is this one. That's the fan that blows the air down these two tubes. And then there's another metering unit at the back as well. So it's got 3 metering units and 3 hoppers. So essentially we can sow 3 different things at once, or just fertiliser in another one maybe, and seed in the front one. We'll just shut these rubber flaps now, so when we set off, the seed doesn't fall out on the floor. They just open for calibration. It's really difficult to do with one hand. It's shaped like a duck with a butty. Can we get it? No, I'll do it with 2 hands. Jonathan and Morgan off with the straw. Joe's over there now, just negotiating that bend. Does look a monster, that tractor on its 900 tyres. Someone commented yesterday that the tyres were backwards on the drill. They always are the opposite way to the tractor, so that they're self-cleaning because they're driven by the ground, not by the axle. There we go, apart from a bit of grass that doesn't count because it's not combinable. We have finished drilling for harvest 2023. Actually no, I'm lying, the other drill's not back yet. We've just finished drilling the wheat, but the Andrew's not back with the bean drill. Andrew's just come back for a little bit of seed just to finish off a headland. And then he'll be done for the day. I've got a massive headache. I've just took 2 paracetamol and I feel like I need to lie down. Just like all here. I think it's dehydration, not been drinking enough perhaps. Too windy to spray now, so I'm gonna clean the bumper with this the guy from Major gave me when he picked that mower up the other day, to see if it cleans it off nice. It's got like stuff stuck all over it. Got it off a bit more than I thought, to be fair. Smells of fruit. Oh yeah, it is coming off. Maybe I should have just left it to soak a bit longer. Is a lot better. I think brake cleaner might have done a better job though. Quickly do today's birthday bumper now. I've cleaned it. So we've got Catherine McDowell is 25, Bob Baker's 38, and 67 and 38 years married. Rotary Harvard, I have no idea how you pronounce it, sorry, unless it's like a silent R or something, not sure. He's 11. Sue Daly, Steve Barrett is 51. Is that spelled right? Yeah, sorry. Lincoln Connolly is 4. Ollie Archer's on there, and Joel Blakeman. Happy birthday everyone on there. £31,411. Amazing, thank you. Happy Easter everyone as well, and if you're not on there and it is your birthday, happy birthday. I can hear it. So we started drilling last August with the oilseed rape. Then we went on to barley and wheat. And then we've been drilling beans today and spring wheat. And other than a little bit of grass, which, like I say, doesn't count because that doesn't go for the combine, we have finally finished drilling. How many months is that after we started, maybe? I would say 9 months after we started, but it's actually 10 months after we started because we drilled barley, remember, last June. So we've only got May. So actually, yeah, we've only got May that we won't be drilling anything in the last 12 months. Well, apart from the wet weather that we had over, you know, we didn't drill anything in December, did we? Or January. I think it was February we got back out again. But yeah, long old drilling season, really. That is about it for today. Me and Chester have just edited this video that you just watched. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, and happy Easter. Actually, one last thing. Don't forget, what have we just watched, Chester? The Real Country File is out now. Click the link below.